Have you ever had a nightmare so real, so terrifying, that you were afraid to fall back asleep? What if I told you that for some people, that fear was completely justified, and that their story inspired one of the most iconic horror villains of all time? Wes Craven's 1984 masterpiece, A Nightmare on Elm Street, introduced the world to Freddy Krueger, the slasher who hunts you in your dreams. If he gets you in the dream world, you die in the real world. It's a terrifying concept, but what's even more chilling is where Craven got the idea. It wasn't just from his imagination. In the late 1970s and early 80s, a series of bizarre and tragic events were reported in the Los Angeles Times. The articles detailed the cases of several Southeast Asian refugees, primarily Hmong men, who had fled the brutal regimes in their homelands to start a new life in America. But something followed them. These men, all young and previously healthy, began reporting intensely vivid and horrifying nightmares. They told their families they were being chased by something sinister in their sleep, a dark entity they couldn't escape. They were so terrified that they refused to sleep, trying to stay awake for days on end using coffee and any means necessary. They believed that if they fell asleep, they would never wake up. Eventually, exhausted, they would succumb to sleep, and then the unimaginable would happen. In the middle of the night, their families would be jolted awake by blood-curdling screams. They would rush to find their loved ones thrashing violently in bed, only for them to suddenly go silent and pass away. Autopsies could find no clear cause of death. Doctors were baffled. The phenomenon was eventually given a name: Sudden Unexplained Nocturnal Death Syndrome, or SUNDS. Wes Craven read these articles and was deeply disturbed and fascinated. He thought, what if the thing chasing these men in their dreams was a real, tangible threat? And from that terrifying real-life medical mystery, the character of Freddy Krueger was born. The man with the bladed glove wasn't just a movie monster. He was the personification of a real-world nightmare that had already claimed lives. So, the next time you watch A Nightmare on Elm Street, remember the true story behind it. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying horror stories are the ones that are real. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the true stories behind your favorite horror movies. Sleep tight.